Yo, what is up guys? It is Samool back again with another Epic 7 5-star hero preview for you guys today. And today we're going to be talking about one of the Fox units that was actually teased by Epic 7 on their official Instagram a couple days ago. And that is going to be the Fire Ranger known as Bihu. Now Bihu's kit looks pretty cool and very fun to use, and his artwork looks amazing as well. Now if you guys want to check this out, this is all going to be on Epic 7 official YouTube page. We're gonna kind of skip over this and just look at his skills, but trust me, his artwork looks amazing here. It looks straight out of like an anime for sure. And you're gonna see, even his animations, especially on his S3, looks pretty crazy. Now we're just going to skip ahead and look at his stats and his skills really quick just to see how he'll fare in the meta and what I think about him. So looking at his kit real quick, you're going to notice that he has very high attack, his speed is decent, and also he has effectiveness from awakenings. For his imprints, guys, he's going to give attack to his team or effectiveness to himself. So just looking at him, he kind of looks like he's going to actually, have some debuffs and kind of scale very heavily attack, hint, hint, wink, wink. Maybe very similar to another fire unit that has to deal with burns maybe. But you're going to see that his kit looks pretty amazing and very fun to use. So looking at his kit real quick, now looking at his skill 3, guys, we're going to see that it is known as Feast of Radiance. The animation on this is pretty insane, and you're going to see that this is a non-attack skill. There's no attack written in the text. You're also going to see in the skill preview that it doesn't actually attack. This is going to dispel 2 buffs from all enemies and make them unbuffable for 2 turns. You're basically stripping 2 buffs from every enemy on the enemy side, and you're going to make them unbuffable for 2 turns, which is kind of annoying. You're also going to CR push yourself by 50% and increase the CR of all allies except for Bihu by 20%. So basically a strip and a CR push for your team. If you guys want to check out the animation, here it is. It looks pretty insane. He's gazing at the stars, and yeah, he's a beautiful, beautiful fox, I guess. But you're gonna see it did strip buffs and put unbuffable, and the team did get CR pushed up. Now for skill 2, guys, this is pretty interesting. It is a passive skill. It is going to give him passive increase attack and defense going up to 30%. So this is very, very insane, because usually units like this, you'll have like either a 30% attack buff, even sometimes going up to like 50% in some cases. But Bihu is getting 30% attack and defense, which is very, very crazy. You're also going to see that he cannot trigger a critical hit, and he also has a passive effect on the field where he will increase the amount of burn damage suffered by enemies by 30%. This will also work with detonation effects that can be procced by like ML Flan and even Researcher Carrot. Now this skill does not affect other passive skills of the same name, so you're not going to actually have double burn effects being activated and stuff like that. And that kind of previews that in the future Smilegate will definitely maybe release a unit that can also increase burn damage suffered. But for now, right now, this is going to just be a 30% increase in the burn damage suffered by enemies on the enemy side. Now, not much to preview, but you can kind of see that this is going to work very, very well with units such as like Carrot and stuff like that, and like even just like ML Flan, which they kind of showcased. So this is a skill 1, guys. Single target attack. It will burn for 1 turn at 100% chance, and when it is used on your turn, you have a 50% chance to use Incinerate instead of Scorching Flare. Now, Incinerate, guys, it is also a single target attack, but what will happen is you will burn for 1 turn before detonating burn effects that are on the target that you attacked. This skill cannot trigger dual attacks though, so you can actually soul burn this to actually put that burn on and detonate it right away. Just be careful, you do need effectiveness to land the burn, and you always have that chance to get 15%ed, and if you soul burn this and get 15%ed, you're going to be a very, very sad gamer. So yeah, you kind of see that his kit works very, very well with anything that can apply burns for him, because he can detonate. So you have like ML Aramintha, like I said, ML Flan, Researcher Carrot, just blah blah blah, anything that has a burn effect. He's going to be very, very strong in those burn teams. So just by looking at his kit, you can kind of tell that he's a very niche unit. You're not going to pick him in a lot of situations. You're only going to pick him where you have a lot of units around you that deal with burns, right? So the damage on this is pretty insane. As you saw, that detonated 3 burns on an ML Sermia, and it did 16k. And there was only 1 burn on the ML Sermia prior to using this S1, but you can see his artifact actually put another burn on the ML Sermia, and this actually killed. The bomb didn't go off. It was basically just the burns because Bihu cannot actually detonate bombs. Now this is his artifact, guys. It is for rangers. It is going to be after you use a non-attack skill, which is basically his S3. You will increase CR of the caster by 10%, going up to 20% if you max this out. So basically just an extra CR push for himself. And after you attack next, you will burn the target for 2 turns. So that is why when you saw the ML Sermi got hit here, she actually got hit with 2 burns, because one is from the S1 and one is going to be from the artifact. So what happened was, he soul burned this and he actually detonated after, or he got that 50% chance and got lucky. So pretty cool. His kit looks pretty fun to use. Do I think he'll be very strong? First off, in PvE, definitely not strong. Burns and detonating burns isn't really strong in PvE. Units that cannot crit are very bad because most of your damage in PvE comes from critting. So because of that, you're not going to be very strong. You're also going to see that his banner is running on January 26th, so keep that in mind. So you do have time to save up if you want to pull for him. Now for PvP, I think this unit for PvP, like I said, cannot really be used in World Arena because you need so much to go around him. But he looks very fun to use. I think in Arena offense or maybe Guild Wars offense, you can use him with like an ML Flan. Now there's going to be some people that really want to use him no matter what, and if you do, then good luck. I think he just really relies on other people to land burns for him. Maybe not, maybe his damage and his burns alone from his S1 is enough, but to be honest, it kind of feels like his S2 passive is being wasted, right? I think he might be strong because of how powerful his S3 is. His S3, is just super powerful, right? You have that 2-buff strip, you have unbuffable, which is crazy strong, and you also have CR push for yourself and your allies. I think you can pick him into a slow team because his base speed's not that high. He can actually be very good even if you don't have burn units surrounding him, because of the fact that he can actually put unbuffable and push your allies up. And even if you pick him, you can pair him with like a researcher carrot later into the draft for World Arena. He'll be very strong. For regular Arena and Guild Wars, you can pair him with like ML Flan or researcher carrot, and they will probably be very good together as well. But yeah, I think just from first glance, guys, he's not going to be super OP. I kind of wish he was as well, but just looks like a very niche unit. You just need a lot going around him. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video though, guys. I don't really recommend pulling for him if you're newer to the game because of the fact that he looks PvP exclusive. And even if you do use him in PvE, you definitely want a lot of units around him, such as like, Researcher Carrot, which I guess is free to play, but ML Flan and ML Araminta and other burn units as well are going to be very good around him, but those are ML 5 stars. Maybe they do plan to release more burn units in the future. I guess like ML Kawazu's works as well, but he's an ML 4 star, so if you guys are new to the game, definitely skip. If you guys are into PvP and you have a lot of burn units, I guess, or even if you do have a lot of burn units, if you want to use him, then pull for him. Me personally, I'll probably skip him because I don't think he looks that great. If, however, you guys are really in love with his design though, personally, I think husbandos are great in this game. I think Smilegate doesn't have enough, cool looking husbandos. He looks pretty cool. Then you can be my guys and pull for him because honestly, meta is meta, but you should honestly pull for units that you want. I would just keep in mind, like I said, definitely won't be used in PvE, and it's definitely a PvP niche unit. But if you like his design, pull for him. I personally will be skipping. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.